Hello, Anja. You gonna take it? Okay, Anja. You in the wrong spot. We're okay. Hello, Patrick. How you doing, dear? You still up? What you got going on, Patrick? I didn't write it down. Wide awake, huh? Ooh, don't look like I am. Let me see. Okay. Oh, everybody. Hello, Max. Hello, James. Hello, Joanne. Cindy. Everybody snuck in on me. How y'all doing? I had my head down. I was, y'all caught me. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Anya. Oh goodness. It's a full screen. Okay. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Robin. Oh, let's hope not. Thank you. Anya supposed to be on here with me. Oh goodness. Patrick, you want to come on? Oh Lord, I forgot how to promote a panelist. Anja? Anja? Oh, okay. There you go, girl.
I'm here. I'm here.
I thought I lost you.
I didn't see your message on Facebook, and I was just zapping through my YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, I'm live.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, whoopsie.
Oh, happy birthday, Diane.
Yeah, it's Ayad's birthday.
Hello, Jay Hanson.
Hope you're
Happy
having
birthday, Diane. Hello, Mystery.
Look at all the beautiful people there. Sorry, I was on the couch.
Hello, Celine. First, did Patrick want to come on? Patrick is always interesting. Patrick, did you come in? No. Yeah. Well, he said he was wide awake. I asked first.
Is he awake because it's late there, right? Is he?
Hello, Rick Delaney.
Hey, Delaney. Yeah, we should sing happy birthday to Diane.
Hello, Mary.
Look at that. All our beautiful community. I love it.
So what you been up to?
Today, nothing except making my little video. That was it. Other than
I seen that video. That was a nice video.
Thank you. Yeah, just had the urge to bring that message. I was out today. Because I like that song so much. It brings up so much vibes. And then I just added some pictures to it that I thought match. So that was the highlight of my day today. Other than that, I didn't do.
I don't feel bad. I haven't done anything either. It's had rain in the forecast all today. And yeah.
Sometimes we need that. Oh, good, Johan. I'm happy.
Okay, Patrick. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Michael. Yeah, hi, everybody else. I have to scroll back on my phone who's all there.
You was first.
I was first. Yeah.
I said, wait a minute. You're supposed to be on here with me. You're supposed to be in the chat.
Hey, that made me jump up off the couch very quick. That was my exercise of the day, jumping off the couch. Getting caught up in my blanket, almost falling on my face. And then like...
Oh, my goodness.
Got the blood going. I'm like, oh, shit. But that just
so me. What you been thinking about? I know big hands. What about big hands?
Who got big hands? Say what? Get a room, the two of you.
What? Anyway.
Anyways.
Yeah, Patrick might be a good conversation on this too about typos.
Oh, cool.
I have big hands. Johan say I have big hands.
You have big hands. I don't have big hands. Regular
Hi,
hands.
Rick. Yes, I do. Okay.
Okie
Lost
dokie.
a little bit.
Oh God, I didn't even brush my hair. My God. Ouch.
You
And I
look
still not,
beautiful,
I've been
Anja,
trying
as always.
to comb my hair since Saturday. I went on a roller coaster on Saturday with my friend Marty. I know her from YouTube as well, and I didn't know she lives close by. And she does travel and adventure videos. So she decided to take us to Galaxy World here in West Edmonton Mall to ride the roller coaster. I had no idea how big that roller coaster was. Holy shit. I thought, hey,
Well, at
it's
least
small. It can't be that big. But not realizing, always forgetting that West Edmonton Mall is like, I think the second or third biggest mall in the world. It had 3 loops. I think I died about 5 times. God. I screamed, I laughed, then I screamed. I don't know what I did. But we had so much fun. You know, I thought it can't be that bad if it's in the mall. That's why I thought, right? Okay, let's do this. But it was fun. I can scream very loud, I figured.
Okay, clear. Don't know what
Clear?
that was.
What?
Yeah, something was downloading. I don't know when the well it was. I cut that off. Um. So, what is your take on spirits? While I'm trying to do this.
Yeah. I got this, Louis.
No, just what happened. I don't know what that was downloading on my phone. Goodness.
Oh yeah, spirits exist definitely, for sure, and I have my experience with them. So they're walking among us.
Why do you think some spirits stay behind?
Well, I believe that.
Yeah.
Um, from what I have seen or experienced with them, is they either get torn out of life by accident too fast to realize what happened, or they weren't ready to leave because they had to solve some issues that they didn't leave before they died, that they didn't solve before they died. So that's why they stay behind. Either they're confused or they think they have to take care of something. So, and I find, again, from my experience working with them, the longer they stay, the more they forget who they were, and then they get confused, and over the course of time, they get angry. And this is when they start trying to get attention from us. Is it with hunting? Is it when you feel them really tense, even people that don't believe in them? Is it they're throwing things around? It's not, I don't find it threatening. It just, for me, it's just they want attention. And when I deal with them, I figure out first what happened, and then it's easier for me to send them on their way.
So you feel like the longer they stay, the more of their memory they lose.
I find, yeah, it's just from what I have seen and experienced with them, they don't know anymore who they are or why they're here. I mean, they're between the realms, right?
Mm-hmm.
That must be a terrible feeling. They can't go there, they can't live here, they're like in the middle, stuck. So of course the soul gets confused, the spirit gets confused, and at one point angry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's why.
Interesting. I never heard nobody put it quite like that. They get angry because they forget. That's
Yeah, I can
interesting.
only say that about the spirits that I had experience with, right? I
Mm-hmm.
had a very, very angry one. She was nasty, but I'm not scared of them. So I realized what happened to her, and then I was able to communicate with her my way. And then they start remembering too. And at one point, it makes it easier then for them to leave, to move on. Or at some point where they can't move on by themselves, then I need help.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get taken away, and I don't see where.
Okay. So I feel like some of the anger is from probably how they died. If it's been like a tragic death, murder, or
Accident.
yeah, some type of tragedy, they wasn't ready to go and they angry about it.
Yeah. So I mean, in the beginning, they try to communicate, and of course, not everybody can sense them or see them, and then they just get stuck. They don't have help really.
Hello, Truth Seeker. Shannon wants to know, how do you help them remember?
Yeah,
Oh, she said, never mind.
how do you help?
Yeah.
Well, my thing is like my energy work, right? Is it with people that I do healing? I connect with the energy, so I can do that with the spirits too, because it's a soul, right? It's a spirit. So I connect with the energy, and sometimes it's not nice what I see. So I actually feel it too. So it's not always nice. And then while I connect with them, it's like an exchange of pictures. I can't really translate it. Shit, my immigrant me. Explain, explain it. It's just like an exchange of pictures. I mean, I talk too. I sit here and talk loud, and I'm by myself. But yeah, I see, and while my energy projects their pictures back to them, and then it helps them remember. It's really hard to explain, but that's what I do. Hi, Denise.
I see
Happy
Diane.
birthday, Diane.
Happy birthday, girl. Okay. Because you see some spirits, they leave right away out their bag and you don't see them no more. Um, you think those spirits just go next to the other ram right away?
Yeah, they have no issues.
None to tie
Or it
them
goes,
down?
yeah, nothing ties them down, so they leave. And some, I mean, I had that too. I had one that just didn't want to leave. Just, oh, I stayed, which is not right because then they caught, but this is when I ask for help. But sometimes, yeah, I have one on the cemetery. I see every day, every morning, not leaving, which is a shame because it's caught there and has nothing to look forward for except sitting between the realms.
How do you think some spirits manage to make it all the way to the gravesite?
That what? How?
How some spirits manage to make it to the gravesite, yet some, seem like they stuck at the gravesite, but some stuck at other places can go freely. But some spirits look like they trapped in certain areas, so to speak.
Yeah, it's mostly where they died, right?
Well, I would think the ones that be at the graveyard didn't die there.
It could also be something attached, where they're attached to. Like I had that with my daughter. She had that antique furniture that she got, and that soul, that spirit was attached to it. So it was definitely not happening where they lived. It was attached to that furniture.
So it could be something they buried with, you think, maybe?
Or maybe the attachment was so big. I mean, it had to do with her husband, what I figured out later. He made it for her, and she didn't want to let go of it. Like, and she was actually the nasty one that I had to deal with. Like, because she scared my granddaughter. Like, my daughter called me and she said, "Mom, can you come?" I'm like, "It's evening. You're kidding me?" She was like, "Well, I think I have something here." I'm like, "Okay." So I came, and I could sense it right away. And I just looked at her. I said, "What did you do?" And she was like, "Nothing." So the baby didn't want to go in a room at all. So I went there, and then I saw this drawer, right? Antiques thing. And I just yelled at my daughter. I said, "Get over here." She was like, "What?" I'm like, "What did I tell you about antique furniture and all that? Cleansing and I didn't think about it." I'm like, "Yeah." So, but she was really, really nasty, but I wasn't scared of her, right? So at one point I really had to drag her with me because she was scaring the baby. So I had to bound her to me with a spell so I could take her with me and have my little conversation with her between girls. I swear, any doctor listens to that, I am not on drugs. And we have no mental illnesses in our family either. So, yeah, so, and that was the hardcore one. She was so angry, and then I sensed what happened, and I tried to explain it to her, and that she really needs to let go, and she can't go around and be angry at people. They don't want to take it away. And I think, well, not I think, I'm pretty sure, since this was so old and other people must have sensed it, they must have tried to get rid of her with magic. And I think that also made it a bit stronger for her to be attached to that thing. So I had my daughter burn that. I say, "You need to burn it." I say, "There is no way." So once I was with my daughter on the phone saying, "You need to burn that. Other than that, it will never happen." That thing got really angry at me and started throwing shit around in my house.
Really?
Yeah. Like a cup was falling off my table and it wasn't on the border of my cup. It was literally thrown up. I'm like, "Okay." I say, "Behave," right? So, and that was the weird thing. Like, I tried to send her away. No, she came back like a squirrel. I'm like, "What the F? Like, really?" And then, I don't know, I told that story before, but it's just one of my favorites. And that was the day when I saw that shadow man also walking in my house, like with a head, but in his face. And I was just sitting there. I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not just have a party? Bring in some more." I'm like, "Let's all sit together." I'm like, "What the hell?" Sure, grab a drink, everybody. Like, what the hell? So, and he gave me a message. He was just looking at me, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, I'm nice. What do you want?" And he said, "I help you, but you don't get in my business, and I don't get in your business. Is that clear?" And I'm like, "Sure, whatever that is." So he took her with her. So I mean, he did, and she was gone. So I'm not saying he was a shadow man. Shadow man, maybe he was like some, I don't know, picker upper, cab driver. I don't know. Like,
Interesting. Kind of like those little black shadows on what was that? Ghost. They come get the
Yeah, no,
people.
not those ones. Oh no. No, he looked like a man. It was a shadow, but it was like a man. I mean, I don't see spirits or whatever like a hologram real, right? I just see them with my third eye. I see the energies. So it's not that I literally see someone standing there.
Okay, but that was a question. That was a question. I think Mel Mac asked, "Do you see them?"
Yeah, I do see them, but I see them with my third eye. I see the energy. I can literally see them, yeah, transforming, like not like in ghosts where you see them, see them.
Yeah, my
Then
daughter can see them.
I think then I would freak out. Yeah, even me.
My daughter can though, so I can imagine what she goes through.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what her gifts will be seeing spirits like that. That's
I
kind of
see them
like
as full people. It just I can't really explain how I see them. It's hard to explain.
you
It's
know,
not that I see them like I have my neighbor in front of me, but I do see them as full people. It's
well,
weird.
she sees the part. She can describe them to you, and it freaks her out.
Yeah, but she doesn't have to be afraid. She doesn't have to be scared.
She probably said, "It's easy for you to say." Let her tell it. It's easy for you to say. You don't see what I see. So, poor child, it just a toss up. Ain't no telling what type of guilt she's gonna pass on to her children. So, it's just a toss up. It is what it is.
Yeah, my daughter bitches as me. I don't want what you have. I'm like, you make it sound like a freaking disease. I'm like, what? I said, I can't take it away. I didn't give it to you. Yeah, you did. You're my mother. So she's trying to be in denial. Hi, Pyramid.
Mine is too. But sooner or later it's gonna come to the front. Hello, Truth Seeker. Hello, Pyramid.
Hi, Patrick.
You muted, baby. Unmute yourself.
Exactly, Delaney. Absolutely.
Unmute.
We can't hear you.
Yeah. Unmute.
We can't
He
hear
always
you.
forgets to unmute.
How about that?
Nah, that's
Okay,
better.
there you go.
Okay, I have to be quiet because I mustn't wake my wife up.
Okay.
Because she's
You really good.
she has to have a long drive tomorrow. So you do laugh, and I'll just laugh within.
You laugh quiet then.
I'll do what deaf people do. They do that, don't they?
Hello, G.
How you doing anyway?
We doing fine, and you?
My back's been playing me up, but it's getting better now. So.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Your back's been bothering you.
Yeah, well, I've had back pain for 30 years, so.
Oh, that's a long time.
Along with other pain, but I'm on, what is it? I'm trying to cut down, but I'm on 80 milligrams of morphine a day.
Whoa.
Wow.
And I have a bottle of liquid morphine to top up. Doesn't take the pain away, you just don't care anymore. That was a joke. That was a joke, laugh.
Okay. It helps you show, baby.
I thought he was like,
look what I put on for you. Look, Lois, look what I put on for you. Look.
Serious.
Look.
Oh, Navy.
An Englishman wearing an American flag.
Yeah.
If I get caught, I will be shot.
I guess we just, I don't know. I guess we just didn't take it as a joke. It was like, we were serious. Me and Anja's face was just, I don't know. We were about Patrick, you know, we were like.
Yeah, well, my body may be crap and knackered, but I'm okay.
And he's just pulling our legs here.
Well, I really am on that amount of morphine a day.
You know, I only had once morphine after my ankle surgery.
Well, pain is a terrible thing.
You know,
it was all good from breaking my ankle, from going to the hospital, but I didn't take anything. But after the surgery, when they put the nails and plates and drilled my leg, I was like, okay, I think I could use a little bit.
Hi, Shannon.
Like, just bring it on.
Yeah. Touch wood, I haven't ever broken a bone. Never. So.
Yeah, that was my first one, and I hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
Wow.
It must be horrendous.
Well, it happens when your brain is in bed and you walk down the stairs without it in the morning. Like.
Yeah. Our daughter fell off a swing when she was a child and she shattered her elbow. That still gives her pain today. She got a lovely scar all the way down there. And Daddy was on duty, so it's Daddy's fault.
Wow.
Of course, it's always someone's fault.
Yeah. Usually
Damn,
mine.
I don't have anybody to blame.
Hello,
No.
Judith.
She loves me, though. We like that. We share the same brain cell.
Hello, Josie.
She uses it most of the time, which is why I'm an idiot most of the time.
Yeah, that's why my granddaughter likes to come here too, because Grandma got a screw loose.
Is Delaney still in the chat? Enjoyed her video today.
Yeah, she always has good ones.
Yeah.
I think she was in here.
She was there earlier. Lazaro said he was on his phone, so.
God.
Haven't seen Alex tonight.
He was. Oh,
So
there she is.
What we're talking about, ladies, you were talking about ghosts, weren't you? Spirits.
Yes, we was. That was up your alley, I know.
Right up my alley.
Up your alley.
Anyone would think I have a house full.
You have a what?
A house full of spirits. I don't really.
A heap full of what with spirits?
A house. A home.
House full of spirits.
Oh, yeah, house
Back
full of
the mic up just a little bit.
Turn it up a little bit.
No. Back it up just a little bit.
Is it too loud, is it?
Back it up.
Speak English, Lois. Is that better?
I'm just saying, back it up just a little bit.
Much better.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, better, much better.
It's very hard to talk in my normal voice when that's there. but that's what it's for, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you use it for.
Yeah. I know. We have a saying over here, if at first you don't succeed, read the instructions. Yeah. Hello, Paula.
Paula. Shut up. LOL. No, I went and got my box, so it looked like my internet was trying to go out, so I went and got the box, brought it closer.
Lois, did you have any spirit experience?
Really, you gonna ask me that?
For the public. I know you did, so.
Oh yeah, quite a lot. Quite a lot. From probably childhood on up. Yes, I did. Probably started with my crib.
Really?
Literally, my crib. Yeah.
Did you see them?
I saw something.
Okay.
Don't know what it was. He used to get in the crib with me though. Mama finally heard it because he used to bang on my crib. I could walk. I don't know how old I was, but I could walk. And one day I wasn't in the crib and it banged. Mama heard it. Next thing I knew, Mama was trying to bless it. Next thing I knew, the crib was on side the street.
Oh dear.
Nothing else need to be said about the crib. The crib had to go. So, it wasn't just me. Mom finally figured out all that bamming and booming wasn't me. It was something else that was wanting their crib back.
Yeah.
Because, it was a secondhand crib. It wasn't my,
I've got goosebumps all over now. That's horrible.
So it was somebody else's crib. And whose crib it was, they wanted it back.
They didn't like you being in it.
In it.
No.
And yeah, and she figured that out.
Wow.
And she threw it out. So it's literally started with me in the crib. Yeah.
Oh, joy.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
And then what?
Very lovely.
And what came next? And you behave yourself.
Let's see. I used to get a lot of shakes on the bed when we were staying at my grandfather's house that he built with his own two hands. My grandfather built a house with his own two hands.
Wow.
And Mama said that, after he passed when I was little. And anytime she messed up, she could hear him laughing, because he was one of them grandfathers who just, he was something else. But he said, usually when we get sick and we need to get up and go to the doctor or something, you can feel a bed shake. You can feel a bed. That means you need to get up and go to the doctor. And every so often when I get sick, I can feel a bed shake. You feel a bed shake. Yeah, that's one our kin telling us to get up and stop to go to the doctor. I had asthma real bad. I got pneumonia. I stayed sick as a child, so constantly something shaking my bed, shaking my mama's bed all the time. It's time to go to the hospital because I would rush to the hospital a lot. So, I don't get shakes like I used to. Every now and then I might get a shake on my bed, but not like I used to anymore.
I get my shoulder squeezed like that. Just a firm squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let me know.
Get a touch.
Sorry, I'm not laughing about you. I was laughing about Pyramid.
Okay.
I might get a touch. I feel something glaze my forehead, glaze my cheek, like somebody rubbing the side of my face or something like that. I know it's somebody, close to me. I know it ain't but a handful of people that might be doing it. That's my mom or my boyfriend. Is either one or two. Most likely it's my mom.
Your daughter can see him, can't she?
She don't stay with me.
No.
No, she don't stay with me. My mom probably wouldn't show herself to her because she knows she'll scare her.
Yeah.
So we could smell her though. I could smell her. I used to be able to smell my mom. You know, I could smell her. My two daughters could smell her, and my other daughter could smell her. My boys couldn't smell her. I don't know why. It's just the girls who could smell her sense of presence.
We always smell my wife's father's pipe. He was an avid pipe smoker, and the house fills with pipe smoke every now and again.
Well, we didn't smell cigarette smoke or nothing. We could just smell her scent.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
We could smell her scent.
Yeah.
And we didn't know it was her. My baby girl, she'll come in there and rub her back. She don't do it no more, but you know, like when she first passed, she would rub her back. Because you know, when she was living, she used to rub her back. So when she passed, she came, when she did visit, she would rub her back.
Wow.
Because for a long time, my baby didn't want to stay at home by herself no more, you know, because she a teenager, okay? She's not no little bitty child. She's bigger than me, okay? And, you know, that freaked her out. She didn't want to stay at home, but she know who it was, but she still was kind of freaked out about it. But she'd come in there and rub on her back. But she know who it was, but it was still like, you know, yeah, everybody just can't, you know, deal with it. But she could smell her. My other dog could smell her. I could smell my other dog could smell her. But my boys, they say they couldn't smell her.
Boys are funny, aren't they?
Yeah, I smelled my grandma too, like 2 weeks after she died. I woke up, I just felt it, right? The breeze, and then I could smell her. And then I talked to her saying, you need to leave, right? And thank you for everything, but you have to go. And I talked to her. And 5 minutes later, my daughter, she came downstairs. My daughter was like 7, 8 at that time. She came downstairs out of her bedroom and she said, Mom, great-grandma was here. Great-grandma was here.
Wow.
So she actually saw her. She said goodbye to me. I'm like, yeah, she said goodbye. I mean, I always talked open to my daughter about that stuff, right? So, but yeah, with the sense, I understand. You smell it.
Yeah. Yeah. My mum's smell was with me for quite a while after she died. It's been a while since I've smelled her now.
I kind of used to have my kids, you know, immune to it. I don't know what happened when they grew up, you know, because we did stay in a house that had noises in it. Stuff would hit on the walls and stuff. And it was kind of a small house, so all those, you know, kind of like piled up together.
Yeah.
And they would look at me to wait for my reaction. And I would bust out laughing. So they would laugh too. So they learned to laugh at stuff like that. So every time it would happen, we all laughed. It stopped. It got where, you know, anytime it made noise, we all bust out laughing, it just soon stopped. But as they grow older, they got afraid again of stuff. It stick with them, you know. Maybe the boys try to put up a front, you know, if they still know brave. But, you know, other than that, my girls be the first ones running down the street. It could have been because the other house we was in, they seen full body apparitions of something.
Really?
They all three of them saw.
I think that would finish me off.
And that's probably what put them back in the state that they in today, so squeamish now, because they seen the full body apparition of this thing. And, you know, sometimes pastors ain't about nothing because, you know, I was like, well, I get the pastor to come bless the house or whatnot. Pastor won't come out to bless the house.
Chicken.
So I'm like, okay.
He knows he doesn't have any power to do it.
Yeah.
Well, back then I was still, you know, in church, and, you know, my kids were small. All of them were still relatively young, you know. And so I'm up here, like Pastor can't come bless the house. We got something up in here. Never would. I'm like, oh well. Okay.
Do you know if your neighbours had any spirits of any kind?
Not that I know of, but ours was good enough.
Right.
I didn't see it, just my girls saw it. But I took their word for it because all three of them saw it. So what I did was I just moved.
Right. And they didn't follow you at all?
No, it didn't follow.
Definitely something in the house then.
Yeah.
Or in the ground.
Yeah, it could be the ground too, right? Like
Yeah.
they build houses over it.
Yeah, I hate that too. So many cemeteries,
It's like where my daughter used to live before, that ground was like, I walked in there to see her new house and I was like, oh shit.
No.
And Shelly was like, what? I'm like, nothing. I said, just sit tight together at the bonfire here in the backyard. Like, just move forward.
Just stay outside while I sage the house. Yeah.
So yeah, that was the property. That wasn't the house.
Yeah.
Okay. The property.
Indian burial ground, maybe.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was an Indian burial grave. It was just
Okay.
they were just regulars.
Okay. That's not good. Then, I see a cloud mist. I might see something that, however you say it, out the corner of your eye. And
Yeah, peripheral vision. Peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
And
Patrick, Lois, Anja.
Hello, Alex. Every time I go to the clinic to work, I have an area that I usually sit in. And every time I'm sitting there working, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Like somebody's sticking their head over from around the corner watching me. And I look over, there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Like,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You watching me?
I see movement on either side.
Like, why are you watching me? Really, and I don't, but you don't want nobody to catch you doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because then they will take you crazy. Or somebody having to walk up the hallway while you looking at me like, why you, But and I'm like, why is you watching me? Really?
Like,
I'll have to send you my portal. You'll have more luck than me.
But I always had that as a kid. I always felt watched. I didn't even want to go pee because I thought someone was watching me. And I was sitting literally saying, don't look at me now. Like, of course, they all thought I have a screw loose and invisible friend, but I just knew something was watching me.
It's a strange feeling, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Especially when nobody else can see them.
Yeah, no, and as a kid, I couldn't see it, but I knew it was there.
Yeah.
I just felt it, and I'm like, don't look at me now, I have to pee.
Yeah, I would pretend I was asleep. That's when I get a squeeze on the shoulder. Yeah.
Have you guys been touched by ghosts or?
Several times.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I still get touched.
Yeah. We're going to send them to your house later.
Oh. I never.
See his face.
It's like, but you always got to watch it also with when people think they have a poltergeist. You really got to check if they really have a poltergeist. Because sometimes it's themselves.
Yeah.
like I had that with my aunt, and I had that with some girl. It's been a couple of years in the States. She said, "Can you help me? I think I got a spirit, a poltergeist in my house." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I can do that remote, no problem." I couldn't sense it for the life. I'm like, "There is nothing in your house." "No, then you're not good in what you do." I'm like, "Well, whatever, right? Suit yourself, see, all right." But then she contacted me again. "No one can help me." I'm like, "Because you don't have a ghost there. You have no spirit there." I say, "Okay." I say, don't mind me asking you a personal question. Did you have like a traumatic experience? I say, "You don't have to tell me what, just did you have a traumatic experience?" She was like, "Yeah." And from what she told me, it was very, very, very traumatic. I'm like, "Okay, here's what you do." I say, "You have a friend staying over at your house, and tell her to stay awake. And I promise you, once you go asleep, those cups will move." She was complaining about cups moving on a cupboard. So yeah, and it happened. Like she must have built up so much tension that she freed that last sense. I mean, we all have that sense to move stuff, but all that traumatic experience must have pushed that. So, and all I could say, I say, you need to get professional help. I say, you really need counseling. It's very deep. I say, I can loosen it. I can do a bit for you. I say, but you need supportive spirit, like professional help. So that's what she did. And it stopped after a while.
My sister used to get up in the morning, walk into the kitchen, and the washing machine would be in the middle of the floor.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. She called me and said, "You got to come check my house out," but I couldn't detect anything. No. So.
They say if you sleepwalk, it's not good to wake the person up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That's what they say. I don't know why.
Just slap them. Blam, wake up.
Maybe they're such a state, maybe they're so far away that if you wake them up abruptly, that maybe they stay where they are. Who knows?
Okay.
Just a thought. I don't know why, but
I was watching a YouTube video the other day. This has gone back to what you were saying, Anja, about the problem being themselves. There was a scientist bloke on there, and he says they're coming up with the theory that all our atoms and everything that make up this body is energetic. And if we're like you're sitting there now, if you were to stand up and walk to the other room, part of you would still be sitting on the chair. And some people can pick up on that.
yeah, you can. That's why when you're
haunting yourself. You're haunting
if you
yourself.
enter a room, there was a person in there before, you can still sense it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the same.
Yeah.
It's like dogs. Dogs follow a trail. It's the sounds of the people that they're following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot we don't know what we should know, but they've taken it away from us, haven't they?
They have, but we can get it back.
Yeah, because what I understand way before, the humans were communicating through telepathic to the mind. They weren't speaking vocal. Now we're speaking vocally. Now it's reverse, but we have to get back where we were.
Yeah.
I mean, they did all these experiments back in the war, right? With telepathic people and psychics and empath, and the results they didn't like, so they removed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a fascination with twins as well, didn't they?
I think they went deeper. Sorry?
They had a fascination with twins.
Oh, yes.
With twins as well,
That's always intrigued me because I'm a twin.
Oh, you're a twin?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, my twin sister was stillborn. She was alive when I was born, but the cord got round her neck.
Oh.
They didn't know my mum was having twins. but that was 1955, so not like it is today. She'd have lived if it had been today.
Yeah, probably.
But she spends a lot of time with me, my twin sister.
She's around, right?
Yeah, I can feel her now.
The twins have a special connection with each other. I don't know, their telepathic connection is open compared to the other people, so they can feel each other. Also, thought they were like twins. I read a story that they separated when they was a child, but they found each other after 40 years. They married the person had the same name. They had exactly the 2 kids.
Same job.
Yeah, same job, everything. That was really strange. And it happened a few times. That was not the only one.
I obviously haven't spent time with my twin in the physical body, but I was in my mum's tummy with her for 9 months, you know?
Yeah.
Playing checkboard and those type of things.
Yeah.
I mean, talking of soul connection, right?
Exactly. There's a YouTube video where this woman's having twins and they do a cesarean, and when they bring the babies out, they're cuddling each other. That's ever so sweet.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, I shed a little tear on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tears of joy.
Tears of joy, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, tears of joy.
Didn't we even do that in a reading for you once, Patrick?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, that we mentioned yet someone is around protecting you.
Yeah, I definitely have protection. I know that.
Yeah. I think it's been a while, but I remember that.
I think that was the first one. The first time I got told new beginnings.
Yeah.
Everyone since says new beginnings.
Well, we're in the middle of the new beginnings.
Yeah, everybody's getting new beginnings, aren't they?
Yeah.
Even those that don't know what we know.
oh yeah.
Even them. But it's going to hit them harder because they don't know what's hitting them.
Yeah, it's going to be a bigger shock to them, isn't it?
Yeah. It's funny because it's true.
Yeah.
I'm more like, oh, gee, again.
Like,
Really?
like ring the door up and say, can you pop round? Your great-great-great-grandfather wants to have a chat.
Big line. It's your great-grandpa for you.
My daughter's seen spirits. She's had them standing around her bed, and she asked me what to do because they frightened her. And I said, if you're not happy with them being there, just ask them to go away. Thank them for visiting you. And if they're there to protect you, thank you very much, but can you do it without me seeing you? And she did that, and they went. Actually, when she must have been about 4, she came running into the room one day and she says, there's a man sitting on my bed. And later on, we were putting together a family photo album, and there's a photograph of my dad. She said, that's the man who sat on my bed. She'd never ever seen the photograph of my dad before.
Oh, wow.
Because we didn't have that many in the family of him. Yeah.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Like one house of a friend, they just rented a new old house. It was an old farmhouse, and they had a little one of 2. And she was talking to the man who was in there, the spirit of the man.
Really? Yeah.
And I mean, how would a 2-year-old know what happened there, right?
Exactly.
I mean, I went in there for housewarming, and I felt that cold draft. But it was winter, but the heat was on and no door was closed, open. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And they were making fun of me. Oh, yeah, you again. I'm like, yeah, me again, whatever, right?
It was in Germany? Sorry?
Yeah, it was in Germany. And like a few weeks later, they had the top of the house under the roof. They were trying to they had construction in there. They were still building in there to make another room. So she called me. She was like, I have a problem. I'm like, what? Well, you see them, right? I'm like, see what, dear? Like, totally playing dumb. See what, dear? Like,
ghost. Geest.
she was like, well, we had the video recorder on, like the baby cam, and our daughter keeps talking to someone.
Oh, lovely.
I'm like, yeah, and? So you don't believe in ghosts, spirits, don't you?
No, of course not.
Yeah, I know I laughed at you, but even the construction workers, they don't want to do their job anymore. They think it's creepy up there.
Oh, dear, damn.
That sort of proves it, doesn't it? When the workmen run away.
Yeah.
That suck, right?
Yeah.
Well, could you come? I'm like, yeah, but I'm busy tonight. Like, totally bugging her, right? I'm like, it's a little late in the day, don't you think, right?
How about 2 weeks on Thursday?
Monday, I come over, right? So then I took care of it. So.
Oh, she was okay. Then everything was cool after that.
Yeah, everything was cool. I sent them away. So
Anja, the Exorcist.
Yeah.
The power of me compels you.
Yeah, you can use yourself. Definitely.
Yeah.
I was wondering with every time they use the Jesus Christ that it did something with the demon. I didn't understand that, but then
You're better off doing it with your own name.
You can use your name too. You can use all divine being. You can use Buddha or something also.
We're all divine, aren't we?
I do that. The power of Anja compels you. No, I would just crack and piss myself laughing. Never mind. That wouldn't work.
This might be too old for Alex. The power of Grayskull.
I have no idea what that is.
He-Man.
Oh, He-Man. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Hi, Nick.
How about you? How about you, Alex?
Well,
Any spirit encounters?
no, never. I only saw of hear things because I got a friend that lived in the wilderness, you can say, and where he lived, there's only 3 houses there. And back, well, in the 17th century, I think there was a big war over there with the Indians and the French, I think the English too, and the Spanish. And a lot of Indians and French soldiers died there. So there's a lot of activity there. A lot of people saw things there, but I never saw something that I can say, hey, that was a goal. I only hear something, but we set up a trap on the road because there's only one way. And in the morning we go back, the trap was good. So you were like, I don't know. So I never seen a ghost or been touched by one either. So
it must be strange living at places like Gettysburg, for example.
Where?
Know? Gettysburg, the Battle of Gettysburg.
It's a question for you, Anja.
You're too young again, Alex.
Oh,
that was writing. Okay, talking goes faster. You can give him sting nettle tea or birch leaf tea. So that will drain the fluids. Or did he trip or something, like with his foot? Did he hurt his ankle, or is it just when he's walking around much?
Need some of Deborah's essential oils.
And ice.
Yeah, elevating and ice and cooling, yes, depending on what it is, right?
That's true. We got the herbalist here.
Yeah, nettle tea.
Yeah.
Nettle tea for sure. Nettle tea has something for infections, inflammatory, antibacterial. It will drain the fluids, infections. And it got a lot of vitamin C too. And magnesium and calcium, so everything good for the bone as well.
Magnesium is most important for the bone. Not they say calcium, but magnesium. But we need calcium too, but magnesium is for the bone.
Yeah. So that is actually.
That is diabetes related. Oh. Change the diet. Just go on raw for a month and you will see a difference. Raw vegetable and fruits, and drink a lot of water.
Yeah, no salt.
Water's good for you.
Yeah. You can make alkaline water by yourself. Just put water, lemon.
All right.
All right, Max.
I heard somewhere that you can drink. I forget what it's called now. It's water that's been boiled.
Oh,
Distilled water. Yeah. I've never tried it apart from being in my tea.
But distilled water is very good. Well, if you're producing water with a distillation plant, it gets everything out of the water. So then you have to add things back into the water. That's what they do here.
Right.
Bye, Denise.
Later, Denise.
Bye.
Oh yeah, Louis. Yeah, now I remember, but I couldn't know. You know, a lot of times I have scratches on my body because I go a lot into the wilderness and it's cactus and those type of things here, and I always get scratches or cut. But there was one time that I know for sure I didn't went into the wilderness, and I woke up with few scratches on my foot. That happened like 3 times.
They weren't like, in threes, were they? Like 3 scratches?
3 scratches long.
Oh dear.
But I feel that's they cannot get further than that. I think they got it and something.
Just put up your protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I remember. I forgot about that.
So they're trying to attack you.
They try. They only left scars.
Wow. You're right, Anja.
Look, Anja. That didn't even sound right, did it, Anja? Like, what? They live on the scars. No, that don't sound right. No.
Yeah.
You're going to put us a card, Lois?
A card.
Have you got a new deck? I like that deck you had the other day.
Oh yeah, Patrick, do you have your rods with you?
That's a silly question, Alex.
Okay, answer is yes.
Oh, what
do I have my rods with me?
They're always with you, everywhere. Yeah. Sorry, Anja?
Sorry, Joe. Cinnamon is good too. If your son is diabetic, cinnamon. I mean, there are more herbs, but since it's a kid, I don't want to like go into other stuff too much. But you could try also cinnamon. That helps too. A bit. If he likes it. I mean, if it's a kid, it's always hard to force it down, right?
Well, he's 17, right? It's not really a kid anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't find her here.
Give it aloe. Aloe is nasty, but it's really, really good.
Yeah.
The Egyptians call aloe plant of immortality.
Really?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can do a
aloe vera
lot
is
of
good
things.
too. It helps too with diabetes.
Wow.
I have a lot of aloe plant here. If I go outside now, I can just pick one for you. So, I have one there. I have a little one. Wait, I forgot. They in Aruba they put it in the house to yeah, the old people have a thinking that aloe keep negative energy out of the house.
Okay.
They use it for a lot of things. Wait, let me-
We lost all that knowledge, haven't we, over the years?
Yeah, we have.
You know, if
Yes.
there's a woman in the village that used to do it, they'd burn her as a witch, wouldn't they?
Yes, they would.
Yeah, this is a baby
right.
aloe.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Look at that.
It's a baby. They
Yeah.
go big, but this you can use it for a lot of things. This is the true aloe vera.
They're good
They
for
don't-
burns, aren't they?
They don't need a lot of water. Sorry?
Good for burns if you burn yourself.
Yeah, burn is for hair also, also to prevent infection and also for internal bleeding. You can use it.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a lot. That's why they call it plant of immortality. You can use it for a lot of things. My grandma used it for his hair.
I could do with some of that.
Yeah, also for cuts, bruises, sunburn, it's really good.
Yeah, also, yeah, sunburn.
What did you want the rod for, Alex?
Oh yeah.
Can't remember now. Don't worry if you forgot.
Yeah.
Will Alex get his memory back? No.
Yeah, try sting nettle and cinnamon.
She got
yeah. I got it.
She's on a mission right now because she's thinking.
Yeah, Anya's on her medical mission.
Yeah.
I don't know how she remembers it all.
Oh, Josie says we drink that. That's good. You can also drink it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't think it tastes very good though.
sorry?
I don't think it tastes very good though.
Oh no, it doesn't taste good at all because I was you know, with when you was a kid, you sucked them, and my mother, I think too, my mom didn't like that. You know, so you have to stop. I didn't stop. My mother put the aloe on my thumb. I put it in my mouth. I never again put it. From that day, I never put it. Yeah.
No, that's a good mother. If we came home from school and said so over the way's got chicken pox, we'd be told to go and play with them.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Go out, get it over with.
Yeah.
I had it all. Mumps, chicken pox, and name it, I had it, and I'm still alive.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it's good also to get it because your immune system then builds a defense against it and recognize it. So the next time if somebody have it, you won't get it because your body already know the defense against it. But now what I understand is some children getting it like twice. I got it only once and that's it. But there are some people are getting it twice, so I don't understand that. I think, okay, if you go think about it, the immune system is not 100%.
Right.
I mean, that just has to be a little change in the virus, right? Just a little.
Yeah.
They've damaged our immune system with all them shots.
I ain't gonna get no shots ever.
I've never been vaccinated for anything.
Me neither. The
My
only
dad
thing
didn't believe
I
it.
got was polio.
Yeah, I think I might have had the polio. That'd be the only one.
Yeah, the sugar cube with the juice on, and then that was the only thing. I had no other than nothing.
Oh,
And
that's good.
Put it in my body.
No, your body can heal itself. There's a doctor called Dr. Lisa Rankin. She started in the practice medicine and giving people, medicine to cure their things. And she didn't understand that. Then she went into natural, but she still, I have to give you something. And then she came by the placebo effect, and she wrote a book, Mind Over Medicine, that you can just heal yourself by your thoughts and thinking, and also your emotion, because the emotion, you can take pills, but if you're at home and the environment there is not good, it isn't going to work. Maybe it's going to work for a period of time, but then it's going to come up, So it has a lot of factors to do. There's not just one.
Yeah.
You eat well, but you have to take care of your body, and the environment has to be positive, all those. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think we have a lot more powers than we can even dream of.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
In the hospital, when I was with my broken ankle, I was lying there waiting for the doctor after my x-ray, right? Trying not to move, trying not to curse a day. And that nurse came. Did you get your flu shot? I'm like, excuse the shit out of me. I say, I'm kind of not in the mood for that right now. Well, you should get your flu shot. I'm like, first of all, you don't get your flu shot if you're kind of in a shock. And second, I'm not getting a flu shot. Thank you. But you should. Okay, we're not having the conversation right now. Like, seriously not. 10 minutes later, she comes back with a needle.
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me. Whoa, my arm. Well, it's for the pain. I'm like, I didn't ask for painkillers. And I'm not stupid. I said, didn't he hurt my head? I'm not stupid. I say, so could you just leave? And then I got a little louder. And my daughter, she was there at that time. She came to visit. Yeah, you better listen to my mom. I know when she gets mad, and she's about
Crazy stuff.
Like, really, you lie there with a broken ankle, and her issue is, did you get your flu shot?
Yeah, they really push them flu shots or the pneumonia shot.
Yeah.
Pat, now that we're on this stuff, I had few questions, but now some other question came extra. It's actually you already know. Do we need to get shot?
Do we need to be vaccinated?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the rods say.
Yeah, I'm curious. I know it's no, but yeah.
Yeah, right, Delaney. Yeah, that's a problem with that.
Do we need to be vaccinated? Oh.
That's a fast no.
It slapped you.
Like me round the face, that did.
I think that was the one.
That was, stop asking me silly questions. That was that one.
Yeah, that was like, come on. Put me down again. Stop asking me silly questions, please. Don't bore me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why with those DNA family tree things, I'm just shaking my head when people give their DNA away for like, hey, here, and I even pay you $300 for it.
They pay to give their data away.
Exactly.
Yeah, they give the data away. And not only that they can do whatever with it, they can only create viruses with it.
Specifically aimed at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, do it. Pay for it, and then you still don't know where you're coming from. Of course, we all have different DNA. We're like mixed. We're from all over the world.
Yeah.
And other worlds.
We're brothers and sisters.
They've compared our DNA to that of a chimpanzee and that of a gorilla, silverback gorilla. And we have more in common with the chimpanzee than we do the gorilla.
Yeah, but I think also the humans, our human body, is really also close related to the dolphin. Could you ask the Rod this question? Is the humans closer to the dolphins than the chimpanzee?
Dolphins? Wow.
It's Is our human DNA closer to dolphins than chimpanzees? Says yes.
I know it.
Interesting.
And whales. Whales also. They also fall in that category. That's why they're killing the whales. The whales make a sort of frequency for the Earth. And yeah, I have to do more research on it. But I know that the whales have a great relation with the Mother Earth too. And that's why they're
dolphins are very intelligent, aren't they?
Also, yes.
And they don't mind to hump a diver either, you know? It's like...
They learn really
that's
fast.
Why those whales get stranded, or dolphins, because they interfere with the frequency underwater. And
I have a question.
Okay.
Have I broke down the walls for my gifts?
Have you
broken the walls from around my gifts?
Have you broken the walls from around your gifts? You want me to word it like that?
Yeah.
Has Lois broken down the walls around her gift? It's moving already. Yes.
It's like, come on.
You know already.
I went 100%.
You're not 100%?
I wasn't 100%.
Could be wrong.
So long.
Patrick, you could ask also this question related to Lois. Have Lois unlocked few of her condoms? The DNA codoms. DNA codes. They call it codons.
Codons. Has she unlocked?
Not condoms.
Yeah. No, not condoms, no.
It's really, not that, no.
I'm not asking it about the condoms.
No.
Sorry.
Behave yourself. What was the question again, Alex?
Shit.
Something about codons.
Yeah, how can I put this? That doesn't sound dirty. Have Lois unlock a few of her codons? Yeah.
Okay. If I can say it, we'll ask. Has Lois unlocked any of her codons? Yes.
Nice.
Don't know what it means, but it's a yes.
There's just code in the DNA that were deactivated, and I think they're activated.
Shannon's got a question. Can you read it for me? Somebody, that's a bit blurred. It's just gone up out of sight.
Yes, I can read it. Has my Kundalini been activated?
Okay, good question. Has Shannon's Kundalini been activated? Yes.
Nice.
When people ask questions they already know the answer to.
They just want to confirm it, I think.
Confirmation, yeah. Confirmation. Yeah. Talking about condoms, when I first started going out to alcoholic establishments, right? Public houses, pubs, bars, went in the gentleman's toilet and there was a condom machine on the wall, and underneath the brand name it says tested to British scientific standards, and somebody had written underneath that, so was the Titanic.
That's true. That's true. Oh, that's a good one.
That must have been, I don't know, 40, 50 years ago. Dear, oh dear.
Didn't work for him then, did it?
Yeah.
I was going to say no, I'm not going to say it. No.
Speak your mind.
I don't want to get a strike against Lars's YouTube channel if I start saying bad words.
Oh my goodness.
I think we need to rein
How
it
did
back
we
in
end
again.
up from spirits at to condoms? How did that?
Sorry.
That's Alex's fault. Yeah. Do spirits wear condoms?
Yeah. No.
Funny. That's so funny. Anybody got a question?
Mm,
No.
No.
I was thinking. Well. Oh yeah. Oh, this because Anja was talking about Germany, and I know the Vril Society was the one between Hitler and the beings that Hitler were communicating with that are from Aldebaran.
Okay.
And I heard that the group left Earth. They built a ship, those women, and they left. And they came back and they left again. But
Okay.
could you ask them if the Vril Society is still active in Germany?
How would you say it?
Vril.
Vril.
Yeah.
Vril.
Vril Society. There's only group of women. They're only women with long hair.
Is the Vril Society still active in Germany?
No, but in Canada.
Especially around the Edmonton area.
Oops, did I say that?
I think Anja could be one of them. She's German and has long hair.
Patrick, Paula has a question.
Mm-hmm.
Paula wants to know, was she born with the Kundalini activated?
Paula.
Yeah.
Never, IOX, never.
Was Paula born with her Kundalini activated? That was a quick yes, Paula.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Well, I think we all have the activation. We all are born with activated senses. We just close them down during the time. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Because
So
when
we're
you're
all
children,
born with, yeah, we're all born with our abilities. We're all born with chakras open and everything. But during the time when we grow up, we just shut it all down.
We
because
shut them all down.
We get
Yeah.
programmed.
that's true. Yeah. Because
And-
children are very sensitive to the spirit world compared
Yeah.
to an adult. They
Yeah.
see things faster.
That's why the little square box in the corner of the room, the television, that's why they're called programs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're being programmed. That's
exactly.
why you have to. When I was a child, I was mostly Discovery Channel, so I was being programmed with good shit.
Oh, dear. Fantastic. Anybody else got any questions?
Yeah.
Yay. Has Brian got a show tonight?
Doppelganger active at this time.
Yeah, he
Our
does.
ex wants to know, do I have a doppelganger
Doppelganger.
active at this time?
Okay. Good question. Does IOX have a doppelganger active at this time? That's a yes.
Parallel world.
Why did you ask that, IOX? Why?
Interesting.
Because there's two of them sitting there. We're talking about twins, that's why.
Jan. Yes, IOX, you've been spotted in Hollywood.
Oh, dear.
I for
Wow.
sure had a doppelganger in Germany.
Did you really?
One day, my mom was home, and the first thing I saw was her her hand in my face. Like, I'm like, wow, what? Like, why? So she saw some girl taken out of the warehouse, like a
Have some
supermarket.
suspicions. Right.
Like some girl was taken out by the police in handcuffs.
Wow.
And it's out of a supermarket, well, a mall.
I
And
was,
she looked
go
like
on.
me.
Really?
So
I was out somewhere and this woman came up to me and started this conversation, and she was talking to me as if she knew me, and she knew me very well. And when I gave her a blank stare, she said, "Why are you giving me that look?" I said, "I'm sorry, my love, I don't know who you are or what you're talking about." And she said, "But you're so-and-so." I said, "No, I'm not." She called me a liar.
yeah, it's amazing. It's like really.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Iowa asked, is he in Iowa?
Ah, test. It's a test. I wonder if that's got anything with your name.
Yeah, he's from Iowa.
Iowa X.
Is Iowa X from... It's moving already. Look, I haven't even finished the question. Oh dear. I think that's a yes.
So his doppelganger is in Iowa? Iowa?
No, it was him he's asking for, wasn't it?
Oh no, he was
He
asking
says
for...
no. He says no, he's not. Oh.
His doppelganger, maybe.
Doppelganger.
Naughty rods. Naughty rods. It could be a load of rubbish, you know. I have no proof that they're accurate at all.
Oh yeah, that was the question. Is his doppelganger in Iowa?
Oh, it's his doppelganger. I didn't ask that question.
No,
Paula says her first ex-husband and daughter have both seen her doppelganger, and now she doesn't have a twin. Right, let's get IOX's question correct this time. Is IOX's doppelganger in Iowa? Says no.
he is in Iowa. Iowa X is in Iowa, but
Yeah, but you don't know about his doppelganger, do you?
no. Could you, maybe you could ask this. We can narrow it down. Is Iowa X doppelganger in the U.S.?
Is IOX's doppelganger in the US? That's wanting to move already.
Oh, it's in the U.S.
Parallel world. We all have our doppelgangers.
Yeah, I see mine every time I look in the mirror.
Every morning.
When the Queen Mother was alive, there was I think they must have been talking about it when at her funeral. These two old TV commentators were saying she opened this old people's home, and after she pulled the cord and the plaque was up on the wall, she went walking around and she was talking to some of the old people there, and she went up to this old lady sitting in a chair and she said, "Do you know who I am?" And the old lady said, "Don't worry, my dear, go and ask them at the desk, they'll tell you who you are."
I got a question.
Truth is funnier than fiction, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Is her doppelganger in Madison?
Is that Mary?
Yes.
Is Mary's doppelganger in Madison? That's a yes, Mary. Hello, I'm getting a knock on the door. I must be making a lot of noise. Okay. I think it's time for me to go.
It's time for me to go too, because I promised Sue to support her.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning here.
Ooh.
And my wife wants to sleep.
My.
So, Tatty, bye, everybody. Thank you for the
Bye,
questions.
Patrick.
Bye,
Love
Patrick.
you all.
Yes.
If I can get out of here.
Patrick.
Ever.
Bye, Anja. Okay, Anja. Well, I guess we'll just
And they're working.
end it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I promised to be in a chat in case she wants a herb for chakra or something.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on being on too long anyway. And thank you guys. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
As always.
Fun. So we'll go over to Milky Way and show our support over there. And thank you guys. Love you.
Thank you, Lois. Love you. Bye, Alex. Ich liebe dich.
Thank you, Alex.
No,
Always, Alex.
you're welcome.
And thank you, family. And I will see y'all again. It's Anja's turn tomorrow, y'all. Y'all stay tuned for Anja tomorrow here. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.